What's going on, guys? Danny D2 is here. Welcome back to my channel. It's Tuesday Tarot time, guys. It's absolutely fantastic to have you all back on my channel. If you have liked, commented and subscribed, thank you so much. If you haven't done, I do invite you to do so because it does help my channel grow and it enables me to make better content for you guys in order to raise the collective, which I fucking love doing. So make sure that you go, smash the subscribe button, give it a like, share. You know the dance by now, guys. But yeah, today we've got we're gonna see what's in store, and I believe we're entering a new moon as well, so that's interesting. But you know, everyone's doing absolutely fantastic. We're going to tune in now and see what Spirit has in store for us. Right, Spirit, what have we got in store for us today? I'll just move that camera a bit. There we go. That's a bit better. And then you can get a better view of the cards. Oh, there we go. First one out, the Hermit. We'll leave that there. Oh, thought one come out then. Just been out on a walk with dogs, so my hands are a little bit cold. I'm noticing the weather's starting to, it was absolutely piddling it down then. Just took Paddy and Willow out on one of the walks, so they're nice and happy now. Willow's just lying in the bed. She's absolutely soaking. Wow, look at that. Ace of Pentacles. Good start here, guys. Oh, we'll do as we always do. We'll do a 4-card pull, and then we'll get into the reading. Oh, wow. Oh, Wheel of Fortune. Oh my lord. This is, from what I can, the vibes that I'm getting here, and that one's just come out. Right, and we'll give that a turn. So we'll reveal this one at the end, guys, because that's literally just jumped out. So that's going to be like a nice little ending to the reading. Right, so here we have the Hermit. You know, if you look on this picture, he's on his, the Hermit represents kind of like solitude or going inwards, or you know, this not so much being on your own, but looking inwards and just gaining knowledge and wisdom. So maybe you've had a season in which, you know, you've removed yourself away from toxic people, or you've just removed yourself away from an old way of life that was no longer serving you, and Spirit caused you to move inwards. Maybe you've been going out in nature more. Maybe you've just removed a toxic group of friends. But you basically, through removing yourself from this situation, it has enabled you to gain more insight through spirits. Maybe that's getting downloads, or just getting like, you know, intuition, or just like little nuggets of information on what your next step should be. So there we have. And then we have here the Ace of Pentacles. The Pentacles represents wealth, abundance, earthly possessions, and this is the Ace being the first, and this is a representation of, you know, new beginnings. So, you know, that new, maybe through going into solitude, this has caused you to gain downloads, or maybe it's giving you insight in order for you to gain insight on a new project or a business or whatever that may be. But just let it be known, guys, that whoever I am reading for here, you have got a fresh new beginning that is going to be very prosperous as well as abundant for you. And look at this, the Wheel of Fortune. This represents chance. This represents, you know, something random happening. This represents abundance. This represents opportunity, you know. You've just got to look at it here. Up in the clouds, guys. Your angels are always looking over you and guiding you towards this opportunity. You know, you've got this new beginning that is in your grasp, you know, ready for you to begin. And then through this opportunity, you are going to be getting either a big download or like a big payout, you know, because the Wheel of Fortune can represent like, it could be like, not so much like winning the lottery. It could be, you know, it literally could be like, say, you know, just opportunities, or literally just something coming into your life unexpectedly, which is going to be prosperous with these two. And this is all come from you going inwards, you know, removing yourself away from the toxic, negative people, you know, going into nature, following your own path instead of looking outwards, because the only way in which you know which way to go, guys, is through looking inwards. Just like the number 6, it starts out, goes all the way around, and then goes in. We always have to come back into ourselves, guys, because that is source energy. And then we've got the last one here, which is, the Fool. Wow. And the Fool, believe it or not, if you look there, guys, it has a 0. And basically, right, the Fool literally is the first card in the tarot. I can't actually believe that. Wow, that's pretty crazy. But the Fool literally represents, there is no number. So it's the first card in the tarot. It's a bit like, say, do you know when you've got like a card deck, a standard card set where you've got like Jack, Queen, Club. Well, the Fool is literally representative of the Joker. But what did the Joker do? The Joker was able to go into the king's quarters, and he was the only one that could make fun of the king and get away with it. Not even the king's understudies or like the king's right or left arm men could do this. But the Joker had that ability, and this is representative of you, meaning that you can step out of the system. You know, you can put trust and faith in the universe, knowing that you are going to be caught with this new opportunity in which you are going to be starting, which is going to bring you a lot of wealth, prosperity, and abundance. So just let it be known, guys. Put your full trust and faith in yourself and the universe, for you are a fragmentation of the universe. You know, we are not separate. We are literally just microcosms to the universe being a macrocosm. So yeah, the Fool, you know, and look there, he's been on a long, arduous journey. He's took a lot of detours, as have I done with the, you know, me starting this channel doing tarot. Not in a million years, like, say, a year or 2 years ago, when I thought I would be doing this, you know, along with my YouTube channel. But it's all about taking that jump and putting faith in the universe, because you will literally always be caught, guys. Look, he's just walking forward there with his eyes closed. You know, he's got his food there. The sun's shining down on him. He's up in the mountains, you know. Look, he's got his dog there. Literally, he's carefree, as is the Joker in the king's quarters when he's making fun of the king. He does that because he knows nothing can happen to him, because he has true full faith and embodiment in his true nature, which is living in your authenticity. So there we go, guys. That's the ending to your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. This was an absolutely cracker of a reading. I actually can't believe that we got 3 major arcanas and the Ace of Pentacles. So yeah, if this reading has resonated with you, I hope you enjoyed it. If it doesn't, just leave it there for those who doesn't. And always remember that these readings, guys, are timeless. So you can come back to these readings at any given time, because there's always a hidden message in it for you. But from me, Danny Detours, I hope you have a fantastic day. And also, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel, because it helps my channel grow. Have a fantastic day. I love you loads. Peace.